The Herald Standard presents the game of the week. Tonight, Southmoreland travels to Beth Center. It's the battle of the 23s. Brennan Stanley for Beth Center, 6'5" and 200 pounds. Brandon Stone for Southmoreland, 6'11" and 195. The Southmoreland Scotties jumped to a quick 8-point lead, but Nick Pryor got things rolling for the Bulldogs. Tanner Schwartz had the answer to that. 3 more points for the Scotties, and Stone added 2 more on top of those. In the second quarter, Brennan steps up for Beth Center, but the scoreboard is getting ugly. Pasula answers immediately, just a little guy at 6'3". Beth Center fights for every score. Stanley with another. At the end of the half, Stone continues his high flying ways. It's 41-17. And speaking of 23, how about a 3-pointer? Or 2 3-pointers? But there's more than one 23 on this floor. Brennan Stanley adds his voice to this choir. In the fourth, J.J. Green comes alive with back-to-back scores of his own. Yippee-yee-haw, Beth Center. And Mr. 23 gets some foul shots. But it would not be enough to change the outcome. The Scotties win 68-45. Green scores 9. Brennan Stanley, 13 for the Bulldogs. Southmoreland's Pasula scores 21, and Stone gets 29 points. Let's see those interviews.
I am here with Southmoreland's Brandon Stone. Awesome effort tonight, 29 points, a couple dunks, a couple points in the paints. What was clicking for you offensively tonight?
Really, I was just trying to be comfortable in my game, start inside and then move outside. But my teammates did a good job of passing me the ball on fast break.
Especially in transition, you had a couple dunks. I know the bench loved that. I know your teammates loved that. Just talk about that part of your game, to dunk the ball and kind of just change the energy of the game.
That's my favorite thing to do. It gets everybody into the game, especially at home.
Defensively, I thought once again you guys were really good. I know everybody loves to talk about the offense, but talk about the defensive effort tonight and what clicked for you guys.
Well, Frank was preaching to us all week. We can't let them score more than 45 points, so we got to run. So we just wanted to come out, play hard, crash the boards, not let them get second chance shots.
Final question for you, Brandon. I know it's only Christmas, still plenty of season left. What's going to be key for you guys the rest of the way? I know you guys got a couple big section matchups. What's going to be key for this team, you think?
We got to come out and play hard every night. We can't slow down. We got to keep putting it on them. Really, we got to keep them from scoring. We got to play better defense.
Hey, Brandon, thanks a lot and good game.
Thank you.
Adam Brewer here with the Herald Standard. One big component offensively and defensively for Southmoreland. You had 21 points tonight. What was so key and what was so fun about being a part of this offense tonight?
Tonight I thought we really ran the floor well. That's what Brandon had a few dunks. I mean, Zach had a lot of good steals in transition, but I mean, when we went into the half court, we ran our offense well, but I thought transition was big for us tonight, just getting up and down the floor.
You know, Coach always talks about defense. You guys are very tall, athletic, long. What's key for you guys defensively, especially in a game like tonight?
That's what we can put up points, but if we're going to really go far, we need to stop teams. We just getting our hands up and that's what helps us out so much, being long and everything, and like our 1-3-1. But we just can't let teams. We've been giving up a lot of points tonight. Wasn't too bad, but we got to get that points against us down a little. But once we get that going, it'll work well.
Final question. I know it's only Christmas and it's a long, long season, but you guys are looking really, really good. What's going to be key for you guys the rest of the way, and what do you guys have to do kind of night in and night out?
Every practice and everything getting better. Our shooting, we got to get a little bit better, but we could dominate anybody inside. It's just we got to get ready for our biggest game against Wash High after New Year's. That'll be so big for us at home too, and if we can win that one, and then I think we'll be cruising the rest of the way, and then a good away game at Monessen will be a good test too. But you want to be clicking on all cylinders when February comes around, because that's when it matters most. Yeah.
Hey, Dobby, thanks a lot. Congratulations on the good game.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought we were pretty focused. I thought, especially on the defensive end, I thought our defense dictated the offense, and now allowed us to get out on the break, allowed us to run the floor, and the kids seem to do a lot better when they're out running, and it's a lot less sets. But, I thought it really started from the defensive end. We were focused. We got the spots. We caused havoc. I think we bothered them with the pressure. We really went half court today, with the 1-3-1 and the little junk 2-3 that we run. So we mixed it up pretty well, and defensively helped us get out and, get started well, get started fast.
Like you said, the defense was really good, and you guys have size, not just in the post, but almost size, almost every ball on the outside. Just talk about how that size and the speed and all that kind of adds up for you guys defensively.
We like to use our length. We are a little long. 6'10", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", and they're long. They're not. They got long arms and they have a little bit of quickness to them, and it creates bad angles for teams, and that's what we're trying to do, is set traps, different spots, create bad angles, and be able to take advantage of bad passes. So
they have a 6'9" kid that can play. He's active. He can shoot the basketball, and then they have a couple other guys that are 6'3", 6'4" that crash the glass and are very active as well. So it makes them very difficult. They're well coached. So yeah, it's a very good team and a tough opponent for us. We're young, we're not that big, so it's a tough combination.
What didn't go the way offensively tonight? Because at times you guys were clicking offensively with breaking the press, getting the open shot, getting the ball inside. Was it just inconsistent offensively?
Well, turnovers have been a reoccurring theme with us when we get pressured, and that was a problem again tonight. Some of our younger players are just not capable of. They're not strong enough. They're not handling the double teams in the corners well. And again, it reared its head in the first half. I thought our second half was much better. But we're going to have growing pains like that.
Final question for you. It's only Christmas. I know it's a very long season. What's going to be key for you guys in January when you face the meat of your section? What's the one element that's kind of going to make or break this season for you guys?
Well, we're going to have to continue to improve as a young team. We're going to have to continue to get better week by week. We're probably not measuring success by wins and losses with this team as much as we have to see visual improvement.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to get 2 wins next week. If we can come out of there next week 4-4 with the group we have, I'll be thrilled.
Hey, Coach, thanks a lot.
Thanks.